Welcome to Candy Diana. And thank you so much for being here, guys. Like I told you, we had a guest today, and we have Kerry all the way from Florida, United States
Yeah.
of America, and our most feared and famous journey of cancer. But we are not afraid of it. We are coming to share our knowledge from experience. We are coming to share some of our fears from experience. We are coming to share some of the ways in which cancer treatment happens from experience. Now, we are not doctors, we are not oncologists. They will share with you from their books and everything, but we will share with you from what they taught us and from what our bodies felt. So today we have a guest that I'm going to let her introduce herself to you, tell you who she is, where she is, what she does, if she has kids, and then we'll get to know more about her. Go ahead, Kerry.
Hi, good evening. My name is Kerry. I am Jamaican, but I live in Florida since 2011. Life was good up until 2022. I have one son, 3 grandkids. But life was good up until March 2022 when I come home from work at night, it's like I have a sharp pain between the breast and the right side. Then after about April, it's like I feel a golf ball there. So I called my primary doctor and he said, come and see him. So when I go, I said, this is not feeling right because the pain was getting more and more severe. So I said, this don't feel right. I have mammogram every year and they said there's nothing. So I was like, what's going on? You know, because normally when you do a mammogram, they send the doctor a paper and they send you a paper, but sometimes what they tell the doctor is not what they tell you. So when I talked to the doctor, he said, there's been a nodule, but I said the paper that I have didn't say that. So I said, I need to get a biopsy. So I went there the Monday and I get biopsy the Wednesday, and I get the biopsy back, the result the other Wednesday. And it was, the doctor said, oh, you have cancer. We can cut the breast off next week. I'm like, really? You're moving too fast. I don't even know you. Because the doctor did the biopsy, wasn't my doctor. So I took it to my other doctor and said, I need a second diagnosis. And when he checked it, he said, yes, it was cancer. So I went, what kind of cancer is it? Ductal sarcoma. And I'm like, how far is it? He said, stage 3. So he said, don't worry, you can get chemo after or chemo before, but I rather you get the chemo before. So I got 16 rounds of chemo.
Say sarcoma or carcinoma? It was a carcinoma.
Carcinoma. So I got 16 rounds of chemo. After the chemo, surgery. After the surgery, I had 20 rounds of radiation. While getting the chemo, I was getting Keytruda. Because it's like surprise to everybody that after everything, I'm not on any pills or anything. The oncologist said my cancer was a low-grade cancer. So I don't need to be on any medication. So I'm cancer-free for like, this month is going to be a year and 3 months. Yeah.
Wow, guys. And guys, today you've had Kerry talk about low-grade cancer. And this is what I normally tell you guys. When you get into, there's different types of cancer, and then you find this type of cancer that is defined by the location it is in the body. But
mine was in the duct of the breast.
Yes, you should not assume that because it's breast cancer, it is the same. No, it is different because of the type, ductal, and there's a different one that's not ductal, lobular. And then within this ductal, they are different again now with the grade. Now you see, Kerry, very low grade cancer, meaning that cancer.
Yeah, because everybody was like, how comes you've been through the treatment and you're not on any medication to continue? I said, no. The radiation doctor said, because when everybody asking, I try to ask all my doctors. I asked the surgeon, I asked the oncologist, I asked the radiation doctor. He said, look at this. And he showed me on the computer, your cancer is a low-grade cancer, so because you get the Keytruda, you don't need any pill to continue. I said, but everybody's asking why. He said, don't listen to people, listen to me. I'm the doctor. Yeah. But like, I still have my port where I did the chemo, so I just go like every 6 weeks to flush the port because they want me to keep the port for like 2 years. But other than that, sometimes I have some pain, but they say that's like scar tissue, you know.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm doing fine.
Yeah.
The worst part of my cancer was losing my hair. Because a lot of people didn't even know that I have cancer because I didn't change nothing. I didn't look no way. And I was a girl that used to wear a lot of wigs, so I cover it up even more. A lot of people don't know that. And then one day I went to the doctor and he was like, are you going to stop wearing those wigs? Because he was like, is your hair growing back? And I'm like, no. He said, let the wig go. So I just go like I am. Yeah.
Why was the doctor telling you to let the wig go?
Because he want to see my hair growing back. Because I wear the wig like constant because I'm not walking with this bald head. Because I had tall hair sometimes, I wear the wig, sometimes I catch my hair up. And then that was the worst part because when I lose the hair, I didn't even want to go out the door. That was my only fear to it because going through the chemo, I have a lot of support around me. But when I lose the hair, that was the wickedest part. Because I'm like, I have to go outside. And I'm like, I'm not going out there. So I got a bunch of hat, a bunch of wig, and I just pretty them up every day and go. And I was still going to work, but not like full time. I go to work right through the chemo. I would get chemo once a week. I used to get it twice, then it boiled down to once. Tuesday, Thursday, then Thursday. The last part was the wickedest part when they give you that red something. That thing never worked with me. The red devil, that didn't sit well with my stomach. That kills me. That was my only breakdown with the cancer.
Yeah.
But right through the chemo, because they start you like on a low, medium, and a high. And that was my only breakdown. But I go to work right through. I used to get it Tuesday, Thursday. Then I start getting it only on a Thursday. So I only go to work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I go for it on a Thursday. I'm good Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I would sleep all night Friday, all day Saturday, all day Sunday until about 5, 6 o'clock. I was up and good, prepare for work. Tomorrow I'm gone again. Yeah.
How did your family hear about it? What was the experience?
Can I be honest with you? I'm in Florida. Most of my family in Jamaica. I did not tell most of them. I tell my immediate family. My aunts, my cousins, no, but I told my mom and my sisters and my brother and a couple friends. I did not spread it out because I didn't want the excitement. So to be honest, I did not spread it out. No.
No, but your immediate family, how did you tell them and how did they react? Your mom, your siblings?
Well, my family is like a trooper. They're always, my mother, she's a Christian. She said, the doctor said you have cancer. God didn't say you have cancer. And I am always a praying person because the day when they tell me the Wednesday when I go for the result, I stand in the doctor's office when he said, oh, go outside and make an appointment. We can cut off the breast next week, Wednesday. I'm like, you're moving too fast, you know? So when I go outside to my car, I sat in the car and it's like, I'm looking under the sea and I'm like, who do I call? I called a surgeon that did a umbilical hernia for me and tell him that's the surgeon that said, come down here. He said, we need a second look. And when I get a second biopsy, he said, yes, it is cancer. Let us take it from here. So within like 2, 3 weeks, I started my chemo. Because 1 week for the biopsy, 1 week for the port, and the other week I started the chemo. So it was like 1, 2, 3 up and running. I didn't wait much time before I start. Yeah. Because when I went to the oncologist, he said, if it wasn't for the doctor that sent you here, you'd have to be on a waiting list. So I get mine like rapid. And I started the ending of March, the last Thursday in March. And by April, that golf ball was small like a pea size. But I still had to get all the chemo before the surgery. And I finished the surgery. That was from March to August. The last week in August, the first week in September was surgery, lumpectomy. And then I had to sit out October. And I had 1 month, 20 radiation, Monday to Friday. And then after that, it's just, I think I did 2 mammograms already, because every 6 months I have to do a mammogram. Every 6 months I have to do a, what's the name of the scan? A PET scan every 6 months, yeah. And then I have to go like every 6 weeks where you get the blood test and all of that and flush the port. But other than that, like I said, I just have a little bit of pain sometime in the area where they do the surgery and the doctor say it's scar tissue. But other than that, I'm doing fine. Yeah, I'm
you
okay.
did not end up getting your breast cut like the other doctor was telling you, right?
No, I didn't cut it off. My personal surgeon said you don't have to lose the breast. I just have a small little slit about maybe like this finger, right between the breasts. That's where he cut. That's why I had the chemo before, because he said if I had the surgery before the chemo, then I would lose a good chunk of the breast. But it's just a little slit and took out the root, and then that was it. Unlike some people that I see with the same cancer, they chop the breast out. My thing is that I have huge boobs because I wear 44 triple D. So the right one is now smaller than the left one. So my oncologist said he's gonna send me to a plastic surgeon to get them even.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, because a plastic surgeon will help to levelize to
Yeah.
make it look the same.
Right.
And what do you think? What has changed? Has your lifestyle changed after this experience? Have you changed anything? You know what you eat, or you're still eating the same?
Yes. I'm very careful with what I eat, because going through the cancer, the eating was very hard. I'm surprised I didn't even lose any weight. I gained weight during the cancer. Eating was like I couldn't eat anything. Everything I eat didn't stay up until my friend said to boil lentil soup. That was my best friend. For 1 year, all I had was lentil soup and ginger tea. Lentil soup and ginger tea. Yeah, because when I tell the oncologist, he said, it's okay. At least you're getting some protein. But anything else, water, I drink alkaline water. Now I still have about 2 cases of alkaline water. It's not the same. It tastes bitter, because that's all I know then. The only water that I can drink now is Poland Spring. Any other water tastes like it's not water. But everything I buy, it's alkaline, even though it's not alkaline, but it says alkaline. I don't do dairy. I do no meat except for chicken breast, salmon, fish, Yeah. I do maybe egg once a week or once a month, but a lot of stuff I don't eat anymore. I don't do no sugar. I don't do no rice. I don't do no flour. For example, this evening, I just make some string bean, broccoli, cauliflower, carrot, and I bake a chicken breast and I put those together, and that was dinner with a cup of green tea, because I do a lot of green tea. Yeah. So that's for lunch today, I had half a sweet potato and probably about 4 or 5 ounces of salmon and some green salad. I do a lot of green salad. I do a lot of fruits. Yeah, but not fruits that is high in sugar.
And I'm sorry, there's some people making noise here in the background.
That's okay.
Yeah, and in terms of genetics, did you do a genetic test? Did they find that maybe it was in the family genes, or was it what they call environmental?
No, it's not a family thing. I would think my cancer developed from stress because I was very, very stressed. Marriage, divorce, this, that. The last thing I think leads to cancer was when they stole my car. Because I had a car that I finished pay for it March and April. 1 month after paying for the car, they stole the car. And I just think that's what developed because the doctor said my stress level was like over my head. And not long after that was when I get the diagnosis with the cancer. So I would say my cancer come through stress. Because imagine you just pay like $27,000 for a car, and in a month after you pay the final payment, you get ready to go to work. When you open the door, the car went. So after that, like that was not long after that, yeah. But my friend had tell me, she said, if you don't mind sharp, you're gonna end up with cancer, and I did.
Yeah.
Because she was in the same position, going through the same situation. Only that she didn't lose her car, but she was in the same situation, and she had lupus. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's really
So
common.
my cancer was driven by stress.
Yes.
Yeah.
And many people you've seen that have come here, most of them also are stressed, because even for me, when my when I had remained alone with the baby, when my husband, who is in the military, was always gone for 2 weeks, a month.
Right.
I have to be
Right.
taking all these things on my own. Actually, there were two kids. I had a little one, and then so it was so stressful at that time.
Yes.
Like, I write even on Facebook, I'm like, the military should care about family. I'm tired of staying alone with these kids.
I know.
Stressed. And there's a time I even said, what's the meaning of living then? What's the meaning of living? So that's how much the stress had gotten into me.
Yeah.
Later there was cancer. So many people don't know that stress actually causes cancer. People think,
Yes.
what you're eating, no. Those are just
It's different reasons, but the main reason is stress. Stress push up everything to go up.
Yeah.
The cortisol go up, everything goes up with stress. Yeah, because when I came to America, I was like 170. That was 2011. 2024 today, when I weigh myself this morning before I leave work, I was like 230. But before the cancer, I was 200. I packed on 30 pounds after the cancer. And it's not like, I wouldn't say I eat 100% clean, but I would say I eat 80% clean. And I watch my portion. I don't get a lot of exercise, but I try. Because I have myself 2 exercise machine that I buy that I use like every day. But I don't know. But the greatest thing, I'm alive. Yeah.
That's the most important thing, even to me, because when I see this making noise and playing around, I'm full of joy that I am still alive. And it's I usually say it's not like we are special in any way, but because God has plans for us, and there are things that we need to be doing with the life that He has given us.
Yeah.
So how, if you compare the treatment that you received here in the US and cancer treatment in Jamaica, how is it? If you compare.
Well, honestly, I couldn't speak for Jamaica, but if you are supposed to get cancer treatment in Jamaica, you have to have money. You have to have money. Because a lot of people die in Jamaica because they cannot afford the treatment. Let's say I was in Jamaica and I have cancer. Probably I would die because probably I couldn't pay for it because the dosage are very expensive over there. Yeah. But it's like, when you know people that know people, that is how I was able to get my treatment like ASAP. I have insurance, but I wouldn't be able to get in the program so quick. But because I know people that know people, because I work in the medical field. I'm not a nurse. I'm a nursing assistant, so I know people. So I was at work, and when I feel the pain, and I said to the boss, something don't feel right. She said, you need to get a biopsy. And when I give her the result, she tell me who to go to. Yeah. And I go to them, and from there, it was just up, 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 and away. So I could say I was lucky, and I got a lot of people in my corners, a lot of people that help me, a lot of people that pray for me, because I live by myself. Yeah, but I got a lot of people that comes around me. I had a friend in New York. She used to come down like every other weekend. You know, friends would come, family, so I wasn't alone during that time.